Hello YouTube and welcome back to part 2 of my Mega CD collection. My name is Paul, hope you're all keeping well, enjoying your Saturday in the rain. Well, it's certainly raining here in the UK, so I thought I'd do a quick video. This is my multi-mega then. I bought one originally about 18 years ago. Unfortunately when I got it home from the boot fair, it didn't work. The cartridge bit worked but the CD bit had gone. It came boxed. I think the box was in decent condition, but I'm pretty sure I chucked it away, which is a shame looking back now. Probably could have got that repaired. I had no idea on its sort of value or rarity at the time. It's quite an obscure machine to get hold of, a multi-mega. You don't see them very often. This is my current boxed version, which I picked up about 3 years ago. They quite easily fetch between £300 and £400. I'm pretty sure I paid near enough that back then. So as you can see, she's pretty small. CD looks quite massive inside it anyway, doesn't it? Not much to show you on the actual console itself, just like a portable DVD player really. Bit of volume control there, earplugs, a couple of joystick sockets, or controller sockets I should say in this case. Usual gump on top there, reset button and little LED display, or LCD display. Yeah, that's about it. Not too much to tell you really. It's the first time I've actually set it up for quite some time, so let's see if it actually works. Should be interesting. Obviously a top loader. It's called something completely different I think in North America. So it's CDX. Yep, all looking good so far. Chuffed to bits. At least I can safely put it away now for another 5 years. I suppose the biggest concern I have owning any amounts of consoles or computers is the fact you do need to keep them serviced. Get them checked out, make sure there's no potential lasting damage. Because otherwise it could cost an absolute fortune to get it repaired. Well, that's it for the Mega CD, for the multi-mega. I'll see you for part 2 of the games. Okay, so welcome back to the games then. I showed you half my collection last week, so I'll show you the second half this week. First up is Starblade. Really good arcade conversion for the Mega CD. Game that took me a little while to get hold of. Surgical Strike. This one also was released on the 32X. That is Supreme Warrior. Like I said before, many of these games I've never played before. Star Wars Rebel Assault. One of the more common games on the system. One of those aftermarket games. Star Strike. Released by Good Deal Games. Quite a desirable one, this one. Again, took me quite a while to get hold of it at a decent price. A space adventure. That's Commander Pretty Penny nowadays, that one. A core design game. Soul Star. Probably the most, well, one of the better games on the system anyway. Sonic CD. Another sealed game, the Software Toolworks Star Wars Chess. Now this one here has probably increased the most in value over the last 3 or 4 years. It used to cost 100 quid, now it's flipping ridiculous. And that's Snatcher. There used to be sort of 6 games on the Mega CD that used to command sort of like a decent amount of money. And that's muscled in. The Smurfs. So I'm quite fortunate to have the spine card with this one. It's in excellent condition as well, that. Identical to the Mega Drive version. Another game which is also out on the 32X is Slam City. Another FMV style game. And one of those sealed games is Sylpheed. Another quite expensive title nowadays is Shining Force CD. Sherlock Holmes Volume 2. The only problem when you do full collections, you do end up with some crap. Sherlock Holmes. That's why I never went for it on the Mega Drive, to be honest. 569 games on the Mega Drive. How many of those are probably crap? Luckily the Mega CD there's far less. As a proportion, there's probably more. Pugsy. Another game that also came out on the Mega Drive. And the Commodore Amiga. Then you've got Prize Fighter. Another FMV game. This game was quite good. Prince of Persia. Quite enjoyed this one. Sealed game. Powermonger. This one took me ages to get hold of. Again, European edition. Power Factory. Featuring CNC Music Factory. I thought I've heard them before. Another Mega Drive title as well as Pitfall. Like I said before, all the Mega Drive games I got on the Mega CD, apart from a couple I sold on. I didn't see the point of having them on both systems. Nova Storm. Diagnosis game. Infamous Night Trap. If you're a variant collector, there's a French cover which is completely different to this. Obviously the North American release and the Japanese, is there a Japanese release? I'm not sure. The North American release definitely looks different. I think it's just in red, isn't it? NHL Hockey 94, still sealed. Quite desirable on the Mega Drive for some weird reason. NBA Jam. Another Mega Drive port. Quite a desirable title, Mortal Kombat. Now this one was quite hard to get as well. There's a few that always took ages to get hold of. And this was one of them, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Can command a decent fee, this one. Midnight Raiders. You guessed it, an FMV game. This is the UK release of Microcosm in a small box. Another Mega Drive conversion. Mickey Mania. Sorry. A couple of classics here. Well, classics. A couple of flipping expensive ones anyway. Marco's Magic Football. Getting quite lucky to have the spine card with this one. Like I said before, I used the collateral from an existing Marco to buy one that's slightly more, well, expensive. So this is not as painful, if that makes sense, even though it still costs the bloody same amount of money anyway, but it just seems less painful, doesn't it? And Syndicate, which took ages to get. I had to buy a whole bundle of games just to get Syndicate, Batman and Robin. I think Power Rangers was part of that bundle that I wanted. This game is shocking. And that's Sewer Shark. Very brittle cases these are, so I'm trying to hold it together. Very brittle indeed. Classic, Sensible Soccer. Samurai Showdown, another difficult one to get hold of. Robo Aleste, again still sealed. Very fortunate to get this one sealed. It's got to be the most common game on our whole entire Mega CD range. Road Avenger. I just love that tune. Awesome stuff. Japanese rock band done that as well, and they've done it in English. Fair play to them. I can't pronounce this one. Yumemi? Yumemi? I can't pronounce that. Bloody hell. Mystery Mansion. Yumemi. Never played it. WWF Rage Cage. Again, a Mega CD exclusive. Probably about half these games did come out on the Mega Drive. Half of them were probably exclusive to the Mega CD. Well, not exclusive to the Mega CD, it didn't come out on the Mega Drive. World Cup 1994. I remember having this on the Amiga. It was quite dire. Wonder Dog. I think I got the spine card for that in there somewhere. My core design. It was core design. I got that wrong. Can't remember. Wolfchild. It's definitely core design, isn't it? Oh, flipping no. That's still sealed, that one. This one I had in multiple different variants or variations of it. It's Tom Cat Alley. There was this one, Jurassic Park, I remember. Brutal Paws of Fury. There's a couple of others that had multiple different cover variants. Time Gal. Took me a little while to get this one as well. Thunderhawk. Another game released on the Amiga. Another really tough game to get. Theme Park. And last but not least, the Terminator. Luckily that's still sealed as well. This one along with Snatcher are the two games that I've noticed the most really accelerate in value. I do have some Mega CD demo discs. I think I'm about too short from a full set of those, but I never intended to collect them. They just kind of just turned up. I know there's a Shadow of the Beast disc, which is uber rare, and I've never ever seen it, to be honest. That's it for the games. So I'd like to do some spotlights on these for definite. I'm sure I'll get round to them at some point. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. And I'll see you again real soon. Take care.